You get paid. You tell yourself you'll be more careful this month. 2 weeks later, you're already checking your balance again. The problem usually isn't how much you make, it's how budgeting quietly makes you feel restricted. Number 1. Budget for decisions, not categories. When most people try to budget, they start by breaking money into dozens of categories. Food, coffee, transport, subscription, small treats, unexpected things. Instead of feeling in control, every purchase becomes a decision. And decisions quietly drain energy. A better approach is to budget for decisions, not categories. Think in terms of moments where you usually hesitate. Eating out, online shopping, small daily spending. Those are decision zones, not expense types. So instead of tracking every coffee, decide once how much freedom you want in that zone. For example, give yourself a simple rule. Daily spending stays within this range. Now every small choice stops being a debate. You don't ask, can I afford this every time? You already decided earlier, when your mind was calm. This shifts budgeting from constant control to quiet guidance. Fewer decisions mean less resistance. And when budgeting stops interrupting your day, it finally becomes something you can live with. Number 2. Set spending range, not exact numbers. Most budgets fail at the moment real life gets messy. An exact number sounds responsible until one unexpected expense breaks it. Once that happens, the budget feels ruined for the rest of the month. Spending range work differently. They accept that life is variable, not precise. Instead of saying you must spend exactly this amount, you decide on a comfortable range. For example, daily spending can move within this limit without stress. Some days you spend less, some days you spend more. But you stay inside the boundary you choose. This removes the feeling of constantly being off track. You stop correcting yourself all day. Your brain feels flexibility instead of restriction. Range turn budgeting into guidance, not punishment. You still have structure, but without pressure. And when your budget can bend without breaking, it becomes something you actually stick to. Number 3. Protect one guilt-free zone. Most people don't quit budgeting because of math. They quit because everything starts to feel wrong. Every coffee feels irresponsible. Every small treat comes with guilt. When spending always feels bad, your brain looks for escape. That's when budgets get ignored. A sustainable budget needs one guilt-free zone. One category where spending is allowed without justification. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be protected. For some people, it's food. For others, it's hobbies, convenience, or small comforts. The rule is simple. This zone is pre-approved. No tracking every detail. No internal debate at the moment of spending. This removes emotional friction from your budget. Instead of feeling deprived, you feel trusted. And when your budget feels human, you stop fighting it and start living with it. Number 4. Separate daily money from future money. Most money stress comes from mixing two different jobs into one account. You use the same money to live today and to worry about tomorrow. So every purchase feels heavier than it should. A simple fix is to separate daily money from future money. Daily money is what you are allowed to spend without overthinking. Future money is savings, buffers, and long-term plans. Once future money is set aside, it stops competing with daily choices. You no longer feel like every expense is stealing from your future. Practically, this can be two accounts or two clear mental buckets. One is for living, one is for security. You decide the split once, not every day. This turns saving into an automatic system instead of a constant sacrifice. Daily spending becomes lighter because it's already approved. Future planning becomes calmer because it's protected. When money has clear roles, your mind stops juggling everything at once. Number 5. Measure calm, not control. Most budgets focus on control. How tightly you track, how closely you follow the plan. But control is exhausting to maintain. A better metric is calm. Ask yourself, how often you think about money during the day? If your budget works, money stays quiet in the background. You're not constantly checking balance or second-guessing choices. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means the system is doing the work for you. You still review your money regularly, but not emotionally. Less anxiety. Fewer internal negotiations. More mental space for actually life. A good budget doesn't make you feel disciplined. It makes you feel settled. And when calm becomes the goal, budgeting stops feeling like restriction and starts feeling like support. Budgeting fails when it creates constant pressure. It works better when decisions are reduced and flexibility is allowed. Guilt-free spending, clear separation between daily and future money, and a focus on calm make budgeting sustainable. The goal isn't stricter rules. It's a system that quietly supports everyday life. If this feels familiar, this channel is for you. Quiet Costs explore the hidden ways everyday systems affect how we feel. Subscribe for calm, practical insight you can actually use. The next video reveals another habit that quietly costs more than you realize.